Hey guys, welcome back. This is a new episode of the Which is Best, where we compare more than one smartphones based on so many criteria like the price, processor. A lot of variations can happen. You guys know about that. But today we have three phones from the same brand. They are Honor 8C, Honor Play, and the Honor 8X. Couple of months back, we compared the Honor Play, Honor 8X against the Honor 9N. So we rejected Honor 9N overall because except just small pocketable form factor, it doesn't offer too much. Now we have a new device Honor 8C, so we have to see and compare how which phone is best for you, and they are under 20,000 based on deals and discount. You can manipulate and get the best deal. Okay, so we generally try to elaborate a few things in a better way. For example, durability. Number one thing, we always start with durability. So we have seen the durability of all the three phones. Some videos are in the Hindi, so you can just watch the visuals and you can see the phone condition in front of you. Okay, now later on we compare the performance in a detailed way. There's a separate video, that link is also there in the description. I haven't showed you camera this time. Generally I do that, but there's nothing too much to show you. I will show you the camera comparison in this video itself. Okay, all the three phones have different type of construction. If you're starting with the Honor 8C, it is made completely from the polycarbonate. You can look around here. It actually feels like metal, but it is not actually metal. This whole thing is completely plastic. The buttons, the all-around body, and the back itself, even the fingerprint sensor, is made from the plastic. It will give you a cheap feeling because this is a super budget device amongst all these three, so you won't get much better than that. And if you just move to the Honor Play, it is completely made from the metal, but yeah, the buttons are made from the plastic. Other than that, whole phone is made from the solid metal. And we tried the bend test on this phone on all kind of tests. So this phone sort of failed on the bend test. We can see the screen is still out a little bit. So again, if you want a metal phone, this is option for you among these three. And later moving on to the Honor 8X, this phone is made from the two combination, and actually I like it. The back glass is back portion is actually made from the glass, which is not any Gorilla Glass. It is Honor proprietary 15 layer glass. On the Honor 9N it was 12 layer. It has been increased to the 15 layer, and all the chassis, it is actually made from the metal. You can see the shining thing. So this is a different construction there. Usually metal in the combination of the polycarbonate is popular in the budget phone, but there they are using the Honor 8X as a complete solid metal chassis, which is great actually. So there's not too much difference on the size wise. If I just show you here comparison, you can see the Honor 8X is the slightly taller. Okay, now moving on to the display side. Honor 8X will give you the biggest 6.5 inches display. Honor Play will give you 6.3 inches, and Honor 8C will give you 6.26 inches. Even though both are almost similar, but there's a slight difference. The notch area on the Honor 8X is actually very smaller, which looks more beautiful. That is why it has the biggest screen to body ratio among all these three. And the display technology wise, the Honor Play and the Honor 8X, they are both full HD plus IPS LCD. Honor 8C is having the HD plus display, but if you just look closely, Honor 8X is not much actually, slightly better compared to the Honor Play, because Honor 8X is having LTPS display, so which in technical terms slightly more vibrant, slightly brighter compared to Honor Play. But I generally don't find difference any much. Both look same since the display is bigger, so it feels more attractive. Honor 8C is HD plus display, so definitely there is a difference between them. If you just increase the budget a little bit, you will get the Honor 8X. So if you want the best display, I will recommend you to go with the Honor 8X. Okay, moving on to the next category, we have the software. Since all these phones are running the same EMUI, some features may vary, but more or less you will be getting all the Honor exclusive feature. I won't be covering you the software feature. If you're using Honor phone, you guys know about that a lot. There's nothing much to show you. All are running Android Oreo 8.0. Hopefully they should get the Android Pie. I heard some leaks there that Pie version is already out in some kind of leak. Hopefully by the next month, you should be getting with that. Time for the performance test. We have already seen detailed speed test between all three devices. I'm just giving you a summary here. You guys can check out the older video. Among all the three, the best performance, if you want, you can get with the Honor Play. The reasons are that it is based on the 10nm structure. The Kirin 970 is definitely powerful compared to the Honor 8X, which is actually 12nm. Kirin 710, and the Honor 8C is using Qualcomm Snapdragon 632, which is 14nm structure. For the best performance, go with the Honor Play. It has a better GPU also. If you're playing a lot of games, then it's okay. But if you want above than average performance, because we compare the Honor 8X against the Snapdragon 680, 636, it's just better than all of them, like the Realme 2 Pro and Asus Zenfone Max Pro M2 and Redmi Note 5 Pro, Note 6 Pro, also Motorola One Power. It is just better than that. So for average performance, at least you can say more than average, I will say go with the Honor 8X. Okay, but there are some problem with the memory management, because these all devices having 4 gigabytes of RAM, so you can overcome by going with the 6 GB of either with the Honor Play or the Honor 8X. 8C just comes in the 4 GB. So do check out the old speed test for more information. So before camera, we have a battery section too. Let's talk about that. If you want the best battery, strictly Honor 8C is best for you. Reason number one, it is coming with a 4000 milliamp battery compared to the 3750 of 8X and the Play. And the display is just HD+. It's not going to consume a lot of things with there. If you just want a backup phone with a great battery, this will give you a lot of battery backup. Honor Play is giving more battery because the CPU is slightly better and the display is slightly smaller, so there's not too much difference between Play versus 8X, but I feel like Play is giving slightly more battery. But either way, you're able to cross complete one day for all of them, and 8C will definitely give you 2 days plus battery backup. So let's talk about the camera a little bit here. Now, honestly, these three are not the best camera phone on this price segment. Do check out the old videos, but still, if you wanted to pick one, here is my suggestion. For photos, if you really wanted to go with the phone which can take the best photos except portrait, you should go with the Honor Play, especially in the low light, because 8X and the Play, they come with this night mode. On a 8C, there is no night mode. So for the best low light photography with the night mode on feature, you can go with the Honor Play. It will give you better low light photos. Okay, other than that, on the daytime it's fine, but low light is not your priority. You want to take slightly better portrait, you should go with the Honor 8X. So I'm not sure, somehow Honor Play is not able to take the best portrait. Honor 8X is slightly better and comparable to the other phone in this price segment. 8C is okay on this price segment. You cannot expect more than that. Just okay. Low light is terrible. Video quality is just full HD 30 frames per second. That's fine. So that was about the just photos. Now, if you really wanted to go with the video side also, there's only one better choice, the Honor Play. It has the EIS. You can make this stabilized video here. Also, it can film in the 4K. 4K is not stabilized. I just shown you the full HD 30 frames per second. And the Honor 8X can also film in the 1080p 60 frames per second, which Honor Play can also do that. Honor 8C, you will be only able to film with the 1080p 30 frames per second. For the video side, Honor Play is better because it has a 4K, it has 60 frames per second, which 8X also does have, but it has a EIS for better video stabilization. So we have covered most of the things. One thing is left to tell you. Honor Play comes with a USB Type-C. So if you wanted to go with the phone with the Type-C there, with the fast charging, this is the option. Other than that, both phones, the 8X and the 8C, are okay. They don't have any kind of this kind of feature. Now, which phone should you go with that? So Honor Play is definitely slightly to our costlier side. Either you can wait for some deals, maybe some festive season, some discount, then Play is a good buy. Or especially if you want a great gaming device, Play is the option for you. Otherwise, I will say 8X is a good choice. On the 15,000, it gives you a lot of things. Memory management can be fixed with a 6 GB RAM model, but that should be okay if you're not a pro user. It has a good camera, not the best camera, but it just gets the job done. So anyway guys, that's the today's comparison of the which is best. Hope you guys enjoyed that. This is Sarab. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.